Hey everybody, Randy Irvine here, Director of Sales and Market Development with Ingram Micro. I'm part of the security business unit, and first off, want to welcome you to our one event taking place this week. Greatly appreciate your time, appreciate your partnership, and as always, thanks for your business. Looking forward to working with all of you more going forward as we help you develop and expand your security practice. So let's talk about security. Let's talk about Ingram Micro, your market leader in security. And a fun story from this past weekend, my middle school tween daughter, who is into thrift shopping as of late, asked my wife and I if we could take her thrifting for a couple hours during the day. And it was one of the last nice summer days in Buffalo, New York here. And our original response was, we're not going to do it. It's just too nice of a weekend. Let's just relax as a family, and we can do it when it gets colder. So, short story. About half hour later, she comes back, and what do you know? She's presenting to us the pros and cons of thrifting, and it reminded me of today in terms of really going over the pros of partnering with Ingram Micro to again help expand that security practice. And kind of like what she did, there's a lot of things that are in the pros column, and that'll be my message to all of you today as well. So where do we start in terms of strategy? It starts with one Ingram Micro and how we go to market on a daily basis with both our vendor partners as well as our strategic customers as well. It's that one framework: O for operational excellence, N for innovation, and E for that partner experience. And we truly think that Ingram delivers a differentiated partner experience from a security standpoint. And I hope you find some useful and beneficial tools and resources today that you may not have known about prior. So let's talk about the strategy and really, what are we here for today? What is Ingram trying to deliver into the market? We help enable our partners like you to be more profitable and proactive, highly trusted security advisors to your end client. And what does that mean? It means we want to help you keep your end customer from being that next security breach headline. How do we do it? It's a framework approach. We have a powerful team called the Delta Force internal team, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Vast amount of resources from an end-to-end services digital transformation standpoint. And again, that path to security transformation, we're going to help you out every step of the way as you look to expand and grow your security practice. And no matter how mature you are within your existing security practice, we think that there's always some gaps or there's always some programs that you can leverage with us to help augment what you're doing today. So really, no matter where you are on that maturity scale, we have a lot to offer you as we go through that security sales cycle. And it starts with training services. And I'll talk more in depth about what the Delta Force team is doing to help deliver some of the training services for you. Then you go into things like pre-sale support, our professional services teams, day-to-day, what the sales teams are executing on for you with each and every interaction from an operations and enablement standpoint, all the way to different ways to pay and deploy your security solutions. We'll talk about some of the flexible financing opportunities that are there for you today from a security standpoint, all the way to post-sale services and the ever increasing and growing managed services security market. So why Ingram Micro Security? First off, it's established. It's an award-winning practice. We're the proven leader from a channel enablement and services perspective. Extensive cloud offerings, and we'll talk about the marketplace in a little bit. Channel financing solutions to help fuel your growth. The pros of working with Ingram continue to expand, and we keep layering in additional resources and value to help you grow that security practice and be that trusted advisor to your end customer. And most importantly, it's about trust and commitment to the relationship. And that's what Ingram can deliver for you every single day during every single interaction. So this leads to the Ingram Micro US Security Channel Reach. What does this mean? It's a $3.5 billion practice established in 2005. Over 12,000 transacting partners, 75 plus vendor partners, of which we continue to expand and grow the line card to ensure that we have the leading channel-friendly security vendors in the marketplace today, as well as our emerging vendor initiative, where we're continuing to add new and emerging leading security vendors who can help fill some of those gaps that you may have from a security practice. Our partner enablement teams are an extension of our vendors channel team. They help provide those technical and sales enablement trainings. We do that through that Delta Force team, which I'll talk about. And of course, our services from a day-to-day optimization standpoint, our licensing and sales teams continue to deliver value each and every day for you. Our professional services teams, what we have to offer from a cloud services standpoint, as well as a managed service and market development standpoint. Again, some of the leading vendors that we're partnering with today, this is just a snapshot of what we have to offer. And I'll talk in a little bit how we wrap our line card around that NIST framework. So who are we, right? I talked about the Delta Force team a little bit. The Cybersecurity Delta Force team is an internal team within Ingram across different silos of our organization. So we blend our technical resources with marketing, with our core sales teams, with our cloud group, with credit and finance from an executive standpoint, as well as through some of our acquisitions, like I mentioned with Cloud Harmonics. So how do you reach this team? Cybersecurity at ingrammicro.com is your one place to go to for all things cybersecurity related. From there, the Delta Force team will ensure that you're engaging with the proper contact, and I'll talk about some of the different resources that you're going to want to engage with so that when you look to work with Ingram Micro to help build that security practice, we're getting you the right resources, teams, and information that you need. So who is the team? It's a world-class team of security technical consultants. Some are focused on specific vendors. Some are focused on the security category as a whole, especially when you look at some of the current trends in the market. Our security technical consultants are here to help you learn and expand your security practice so that when you're going to your end customer, you have the most up-to-date information. And again, we want to help you become that truly trusted advisor for your end customer. And that NIST framework, again, all of our trends, everything that our security technical consultants are talking about and educating partners on a daily basis, it's wrapped around that NIST framework. So what is NIST? NIST is the security guidance for the U.S. private sector to employ, to assess, and to improve their ability to prevent, detect, and respond to cyber attacks. So what's the Cybersecurity Delta Force up to? Here's some of the highlights from 2020. We're engaging with partners through virtual events. We're creating specific content from a security perspective. We're executing on webinars, which you can find within our security line card, which I'll talk about. Over 100 podcasts available for download. Visible on LinkedIn, visible within the industry. And we continue to expand value and help our customers leverage our resources and knowledge that we have today. So again, that NIST framework, our entire vendor line card is wrapped around the NIST framework. We're using it to help our partners build multi-vendor solutions through securitylinecard.com. One of my favorite resources for partners today, securitylinecard.com. A live interactive line card displaying all of our security solutions from a vendor standpoint, wrapped around the 5 pillars of NIST. Helps educate you on what vendors provide hardware, what vendors provide software, who's in the cloud, who's doing all 3. All of this is here for you at securitylinecard.com. I encourage you to take a look at it, and I promise you, you'll get value out of it. So what's trending in security today? Well, first, we start with some of the key market trends this year. And for me, it starts with flexible financing. End users, resellers are continuing to look for different ways to pay and deploy. And our Ingram Micro Financial Services team is here to help you. Consumption models continue to change. So it used to be traditional hardware. It's now moving into a licensing or cloud perspective. Also, you look at end users who want to pay based on consumption. They want to pay based on utilization. So whether that's monthly or every other month, or simply based on how much security they use, that's what they want to pay. Those are the models they're looking for. And we can help connect you with some of the leading vendors who have great programs from a security as a service standpoint. Mergers and acquisitions continue to be a big trend this year. You're seeing it from a vendor perspective. You're seeing it from a reseller partner perspective as well. Some of the big ones for us, again, acquiring Cloud Harmonics has allowed us to expand our reach and expand our line card as well. And all of those resources are available to you as a partner. I talked about our emerging vendor initiative as well, helping to fill gaps within your line card. Email, phishing, fraud, it's not going away, and it continues to be the #1 threat vector from a bad actor infiltrating end user networks perspective. Again, security as a service, SOC as a service. So I'll touch upon some of the security operation center offerings that Ingram has to offer as well. And of course, cloud transformation continues. So looking at some of the top security trends from a 2020 perspective, you start with security awareness training, leading all the way through endpoint protection, identity and access management, zero trust architecture, business continuity. These are all key topics that end customers want to talk about today. They want their reseller partner to be educated on these top trends, and this is what the Delta Force can help you continue to learn and expand your knowledge around. This is what we're focused on as a company, and we believe that the more of these trends you understand and are able to educate your end customers about, again, the more profitable and the more of a highly trusted advisor you'll be. So moving into the cloud marketplace, it's our e-commerce portal for resellers to purchase over 60 plus cloud solutions, and that continues to grow daily. You can provision licenses within minutes, again, helping you scale to meet your end client's needs. 24/7 reseller level 2 support from a cloud perspective and direct integration with ConnectWise, and also integrations with Datto and QuickBooks and more. So when you look at the cloud line card from a NIST approach, again, these are some of the leading cloud vendors that we have today from a security standpoint. And again, all wrapped around that NIST framework. So let's talk about our service offerings. And this is really where we think we can help you expand your reach as a partner. Again, wrapped around that NIST framework. When you look at the different pillars, whether it's identify, protect, detect, our security services are aligned with the NIST framework. And not only are they aligned with the NIST framework, but they're categorized. So you start with assessment services. Did you know that Ingram Micro offers network penetration tests, social engineering test assessments, SIM security health checks, cloud security assessments, and cyber risk scorecards? These are all services our digital transformation team can assist you with. Managed security services. It's going to end up being a $20 billion market by the end of the year. And it really starts with that question around security operations centers. Do you build? Do you buy? Do you partner? We've partnered with channel-friendly, channel-first providers to help deliver managed detection and response and SOC as a service solutions to you. We understand there's no one-size-fits-all solution, and our team is here to help you, walk you through some of that decision-making so that you're making the best decision for yourself and your end customer. Sticking with managed security services, SOC as a service, 24/7 monitoring and alerting, managed SIM, enterprise SIM implementation and management, all the way through unified threat management and endpoint management and response. These are all managed security services that you can partner with Ingram Micro, partner with our vendors, and partner with our professional services team. Some of our deployment services as well, again, allowing you to expand your reach, whether it's geographically, whether it's from a technical perspective. We have the resources to help you with deployments, whether it's regional, locally, or at a national level. Under trends as well, we talk about staffing shortages that are going on out there right now, and we can help you with direct hire and contract labor and temporary response teams as well for end users who have undergone a breach. Under training and enablement, we have vendor training, specific security certifications that our vendor-led technical consultants can assist you with. We have a security practice builder program, which I'll talk about in a little bit, as well as security webinars and security awareness trainings as well. And again, all of those webinars can be found on securitylinecard.com. And I'll leave you at the end with a full list of resources for you to leverage. So I just talked about the Security Practice Builder. What is it? It's a 4-phase approach where Ingram Micro's team of leading industry experts will work with you to review current security offerings and really understand areas of opportunity. It starts with a self-assessment, leads into a results scorecard, followed by the Ingram Micro discovery phase, where we meet with you to dig deeper on various topics for the assessment. And then we end with that roadmap exercise. We're going to lay out the guidelines for creating that next generation security offering to, again, help you be that highly trusted advisor for your end customer. Last but not least, resources. So where to engage? Well, for starters, a simple email, cybersecurity@ingrammicro.com. Our team of experts will get you to the right place and ensure that what you're looking for is quickly connected with the right program or resource within Ingram to help get you started. I talked about our security line card, which is our robust listing of our vendor offerings from a NIST perspective. You'll find our security offerings on there as well, also wrapped around that NIST framework. And then a couple of different places, playbooks.ingrammicro.com. Our playbook site is a terrific site if you're really looking to dive even deeper into some of these categories that we just talked about, especially from a trend perspective. And last, RenewView. RenewView@ingrammicro.com. It's a simple email, gives you access to our portal to help you manage some of your existing renewals from a licensing perspective to, again, ensure that you're getting in front of that sale, especially when it comes to renewal time. So I want to thank you for your time today. Again, I want to thank you for your partnership. And just to follow back on the presentation my daughter had done for us, listing all the pros, it worked. Her and my wife were able to get out and do a little thrift shopping. So kudos to her for figuring out what a great presentation can lead to. Thanks again, and have a great one event.